should pull up the YouTube page and put it on this screen. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Be on the earth set.
I'm with it.
Got a skeleton crew tonight so far. Fair and Fat joining me for another episode of What Up Doe Radio.
Happy New Year.
Hopefully, I'm glad everyone who's here is here and made it. 23 was 23 was so-so. 2024, the Mamba Year. I'm gonna try to make the best of it. Wearing a lot of different hats. I got to get used to this rotation. But I think I see a lot of great things going on as far as me, Christian Thompson, the people who I hang with, and What Up Though Radio, making some big strides. We was kind of dry this evening today because I couldn't really think about too much to talk about today. But you know, got to see you guys. I like talking. It's almost kind of therapeutic to be here some nights.
Yeah, I agree.
So I wanted to dive off into the. I haven't seen The Color Purple, and I guess the reviews I've been getting from it has been pretty good. But I guess if I was going to extrapolate something from it, it was to Roger P. Henson complaining about the salaries that she's made being in good movies. She said she's significantly underpaid for the movies that she's been in. For instance, she was in Benjamin Button. I think she got paid $150,000 for that. And she received an Academy Award nomination for it. She's a very accomplished actress. I wouldn't say she's a box office mover or anything like that. But for some reason, I was wondering why, like, people had a problem with her saying something about her being underpaid. Being a black woman, of course, I can't think of any white women that I want to go see a movie in, and I can understand why Hollywood would say, well, you don't have box office hits or anything like that. But I was looking at a lot of her movies. I was looking at some of her movies, and she's been in a lot of good movies that have made a lot of movies. Like 10 of her movies have grossed like 2.8 billion, and she's been in like 40 or 50 different flicks. So,
is she box office?
She's overrated.
How is she overrated?
Taraji P. Henson is overrated to me. Like, the only character that I see her play that stands out to me is a ghetto chick, on Empire. Anything outside of that, she sucks to me. She does not grasp my attention. I think she's overrated big time. It's like, how did she even get that role? Like, she's boring.
It's each his own. I wouldn't say she's overrated. She doesn't. I don't. When she's in a movie or anything, I don't be like, I'm tired of looking at her or anything like that. The movie where she switched roles she switched like personalities with a little girl, or when she was in Think Like a Man, or anything that she's been in she's been pretty cool in it.
She hasn't been memorable to me in any role other than Empire, Cookie Lion,
or Baby Boy.
The Kareem Baby Boy is probably the most standout role to me.
Yeah, and I just think that's an African American favorite, but
and that movie where she played the
Acrimony, Tyler Perry.
No. Didn't she play in a movie? What they was like the first man, the black people going on the moon and stuff.
Yeah, that's the scene.
Yeah, but you can't even remember the name, so she ain't do too much.
No, she was cool acting. Like
she was cool.
I'll say it like this here. I ain't got no problem with it, but I'm not going to no movie to see her.
Yeah, that's me too.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem.
She's not one of them actors where I'm going to see her. However, should that impact her pay? Because it ain't really.
I think my thing is with her, like, I feel like this. Anybody should stand up for what they feel like. If I felt like I was getting underpaid, I'm going to stand up about it, One thing I did question, though, why did you choose this movie to speak out about it on? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what movie was it?
Color Purple. You know what I'm saying? Why did you choose this moment to speak out on it, and like what made it stand out?
I think someone questioned her because she got paid $10 million for this movie, but she was talking about how much she was really gonna make after all the itemized and deductions is gonna be like end up being like $2 million. And then that made her start talking about how underpaid she is just as an actress, period. How black women are, how underpaid they are. And I figured that was a cool campaign, but when I noticed that it was a lot more black people saying, she this, and I'm like, damn, why we had to, why we gotta trash her out because she feel like
Cause she underrated. I mean, she overrated.
to you,
She to a lot of people.
why she keep
I've
being
never
in
heard her
movies?
being
Yeah,
overrated
why-
until
why
this
they-
came out.
You know, well, this is my thing. Taraji P. Henson get a lot of roles.
He keeps saying her whole name. Sarah
Well,
J.
that's
P.
just what her
Henson.
name is. She gets a whole lot of roles for her not to be memorable. I feel
okay.
like they put. I feel like
Sleeping her way to the top.
she.
That's what I do.
Oh my god.
But it's. I've never seen her in a movie. I'd be like, I don't want to see the movie. I ain't never went to say I don't want to see the movie because she in it.
Me either.
It's just like she's just a normal actor. But it's a lot of people like that though. It ain't just. It's a lot of people we watch movies we don't even know their name.
If I see a movie with Regina King in it, 9 times out of 10, I'm be like, "Ooh, I can't wait to see that."
Regina King. What's the difference between her and Taraji?
A big difference.
She's a better actress than her. She's,
Most
yeah,
definitely.
she got a lot of range.
What memorable? I'm
Oh
trying to
my
think.
God, the Ray Charles movie was awesome.
It wasn't about her.
She played a big role in it.
But I'm
Well,
saying when you
I'm
think
just
of Ray
giving my
Charles,
opinion.
you're gonna think of Jamie Foxx. That's
I'm
it.
No,
That's
it's not it for me.
You being biased again.
No, I'm not.
You
I'm
being
telling you
biased
what, I'm
again.
telling you
Yeah.
how I feel.
Now, come on, now since you just said that,
Yeah.
you just said you couldn't think of any movies or the names of the stuff that Taraji P. Henson been in. Can you give us some of the name of that Regina King was the lead actress in that you just was wild in it?
I haven't lead roles.
exactly.
No, I can't.
So it's the same thing you just
No,
said about
I
her.
can't. I'm more of a television person. First off,
Wait. Now
Hold-
you moving the
Can I
goalposts.
keep on talking?
You moving the goalposts though.
No, I'm
We're not gonna let you do that.
He asked me a
When-
question.
No.
Okay,
but-
so do you want me to
Actually-
lie?
No,
Would
wait
you
a
like
minute.
for me
She
to
can
tell a
She
lie?
can use TV because she acts on TV.
Would you
too.
like? Would you like for me to lie
What's she
about
do on
something?
TV?
I'm more of a TV watcher, so that's why I can say Cookie Lion stood out to me with Taraji. She stood out. That role matched her. Like it was more a natural role for her. Now I've also seen Benjamin Button, and I enjoyed that movie. However, I can't remember her too much in it. I remember his name is that Brad Pitt in it more. You know, so I can't remember her role.
Regina
I don't
King
know.
did
I do like-
Friday 227, The Watchmen. Regina
I don't
King
know.
did
I do like-
Friday 227, A Thin Line Between. I don't even remember her in there.
Who?
A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Yeah, that was Morton.
Yeah.
Morton was trying to be with her.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's been in a lot of stuff.
I mean, everybody been in a lot
I like
of
her
movies.
series that she was on
What?
HBO.
Man, 227. That's what she best known for.
She's nice though. Like I've seen her get down in a lot of good
She's
stuff.
pretty good
I'm
to
just-
me.
Why we couldn't
Oh,
name
wait a minute. The
movies?
Boondocks. Let's talk about the Boondocks. She plays so many voices in the Boondocks. She is so many characters in the Boondocks. You know what I'm saying? She is definitely, she tight.
Regina, damn, my memory bad. She was in 24.
She cold. She's been in a lot of flicks.
The series. You ever never watched 24 with Jack Bauer?
Oh yeah. She nice. But the point being, I was just saying, I didn't like how our people just kind of ganged up on her, like it's somebody you told her their net worth was 25 million. Why are you complaining? Like,
Because
how could you put some limit? How you gonna put a limit on what somebody feel like they?
I
Cause
can't-
Hellfire ain't even got their shit up.
that's what I was. That's pretty much where it's coming from. It's like you complaining about what you got,
Being a
and
millionaire.
it's a lot of people be like, I do what the fuck you doing right now for less money.
Yeah, but
Right.
you don't know what she did to get there. She
Well,
been
that ain't
acting
out
since
there.
That
I'm
ain't
just
what we
saying, yeah.
ain't finna get it going to
No,
all that.
yeah, we ain't
Everybody
gonna do
not gonna
that.
go into that deep. Most people are just gonna give their opinion on the surface things because that's all they're getting is the surface things. They don't have the under the surface things. So you're gonna get people that's gonna give their opinion on the surface matters. That's it.
Well, I'm supporting any, as long as you ain't doing nothing stupid and you speaking out for yourself, I'm gonna support it.
But why you ain't support Monique?
I did.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I didn't like Steve Harvey for that he was doing. I love when she told him about herself on her show, on his show, and he straight up said, "I can't tell the truth." because I'm gonna mess up my legacy for my kids and not they kids. Basically, I
He
can't.
kept it real.
Yeah, but that's some weak ass.
He sold his soul. A lot of them do.
Exactly.
Now, this is kind of, I'm just looking at their net worth. Let's just say that this is true. And it was like Regina King worth $24 million. Now, I would kind of be like, damn, I thought it'd been way more than all the damn movies you did. So they all could be
Underpaid.
But I think a lot of it is
so
it's
for
also
someone in the somewhere on the level like Taraji, like I feel like she like girl shut up. It like for me it's respecting more if Regina was the one saying that versus Taraji or Monique. Like y'all ain't popping like y'all think you too heavy. You ain't as heavy as you think you are. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm sorry. However, I did see some videos of I feel like Oprah Winfrey was definitely mistreating Taraji. Is that her name, Taraji? Yeah, they was she was mistreating her. Her body language towards her. Oh my God, it was horrible. She was just so welcoming to everybody else, like Fantasia, Danielle, and all them. And as soon as Taraji comes, she turned her body. She don't want to lean on her, don't want to touch her, none of that stuff. So Oprah giving weird vibes.
Maybe they got some history.
So I was thinking, okay, maybe that's why Taraji P. Henson probably spoke up dealing with Color Purple. You know what I'm saying? Because Oprah went whatever her role was and however she made her feel. Because I feel like that needs to be discussed, but I don't think they will. It's gonna take a while before they start speaking on it because the videos ain't gonna lie.
How do you? I guess it's like they can't afford to strike. You know what I'm saying? Like that's their livelihood. I'm sure if you work $24 million, you probably got at least $1 million or two in bills a year. So some stuff you got to eat, or sometimes that's a hell of a thing. But then that's network shit. Ain't always. I don't know how accurate that is.
It's not accurate.
That's why I said
it's not accurate at all because you know who proved that? Ocho Cinco. He proved that.
Look at my bank account.
Yeah,
right.
He proved it right in front of somebody. Say, okay, you see my net worth. What it say? Okay, well look at my bank account, and it didn't match. And they was like, oh.
However,
okay.
but your net worth is more than what you got in the bank anyway.
No, it was
obviously it wasn't.
I'm saying, but listen. Ocho probably could have just signed the deal with somebody. I mean, it's listen. I ain't never going with none of that shit. If it's on her, it's gonna be somewhere accurate. Ocho probably could have just got a deal with fucking NBC with that podcast shit. They probably gave him some money. Now you want to look because most people ain't got that money in the bank no damn way.
Man, they say Levi worth $1 million.
He probably is.
He isn't.
But I'm saying, hold on. But listen. That don't mean you got no $1 million.
He ain't did $1 million worth of stuff.
I'm just saying, if they can look at it and say, okay, based off of this and what you finna do X, Y, and Z, your net worth gonna be $1 million.
Man, she don't even know how his information got even put in there. It don't even just bullshit.
They got people for that. But we'll believe it if it say your net worth $1 billion. I'm like, yeah, he a billionaire. I think
I'm not easily influenced.
I'm just looking at what they said the top black actors was, and it's a difference. Like Viola Davis, definitely a better actor than all of them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think she number one.
Her lip shaking ass.
Kerry Washington good, but Kerry kind of
had
like the same roles too.
Kerry Washington cold.
She be having kind of like the same roles too.
She do, but she cold.
Viola roles be all different all the time. Like,
no, they don't.
She'll be a killer. She'll play the lawyer.
Yeah,
she, you know what I'm saying?
Amazon woman.
Yeah, she cold.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna take nothing from Viola
everywhere.
She got range.
Because How to Get Away with Murder, that's where she broke the ground to me. Like when I looked at her, like this lady dope.
But then it's another thing that Taraji was talking about, how like black people don't get to tell their stories when they do movies and shit. Like it's always somebody Jewish or white or whatever who end up writing the stories for black people, so they don't really get to tell the story from what they are. They have to sell some of their self or give up some of their ideas to get access.
Who fault is that?
So you make a choice if you're gonna sell it or not. You can just say no, I'm not gonna sell it because it's not done the way you want to. So you still choose that for the money.
But I think that's not just her. It's a lot of
and you have choices and you decide to do it. You know what I'm saying? Stand for something, fall for anything.
I guess it's easier said than done.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
When you need your money.
When they want that money, the love of money.
I mean,
Would you be content with how? Who would you
but
be?
but see, Farrah, that's only gonna work if everybody stick together. And we know people can't stick together on
Yeah, I
motherfucker not
agree.
going to work. That they gonna call Regina King then. As soon as you be like, nope, call Regina. Damn right, I'll do it. Then you're
Yeah.
gonna be left out like, and then man, there's probably so many people waiting to be actresses.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Everybody can be replaced.
it's especially like the roles, the roles that they doing. It ain't no role you be like only you could have did that. Like nobody else could have did that better, because a lot of them, they like them the same, like the Sanaa Lathans and all that. Like they doing like the same kind of roles.
I like Sanaa Lathan. She's another.
Yeah.
She got good.
You just don't see her as much
Right.
though. Sanaa Lathan cool.
It's just like so many of them out here to me though.
I mean, I'm looking at really is not.
It's not though.
When I'm thinking about when Gabrielle Union, you know what I'm
Did
saying?
you see the TikTok
Taraji.
she made?
Who?
Like, where she was talking about
Who is she?
Gabrielle Union. I wonder if I can bring it up. Where she was. Let me see. I'm gonna try to bring it up. Where she was talking about. God damn it.
We got Regina King, Kerry Washington, Alfred Woodford. She pretty good too. Sanaa Lathan, Taraji, Nia Long, Octavia Spencer, Gabrielle.
Do y'all think Neil Long overrated?
I don't really rate them, so it's kind of
No,
different
I like everybody.
because I don't
I'm
really
not
look
saying,
at them.
I'm not saying that I don't like them. That's not. Listen, anything that I'm saying, it doesn't mean I don't like them. I'm okay with them. Like I have nothing against them, but because it's a topic at hand, you know, yeah, you
I think
are
they
rated.
choose. I think I'm gonna say it. I don't think they get the best. They don't get the good roles. Like Megan Good, I don't really don't even watch none of her movies.
She ain't all that great.
I know, because it's always gonna be like the same type of movie.
Like, I mean, she
I don't watch
cool
too many
'cause
Megan
we
movies.
used to her. Queen Latifah good. Queen
Yeah,
Latifah in.
Queen, okay.
Queen Latifah is in there. She ain't got to worry about nothing. Not nothing.
Yeah.
She getting everything she want. Like, you ain't no scandals. No, she clean.
Yeah, that we know of. Next thing's gonna be something out tomorrow. Better be quiet.
Right. Right. Kiki
Gabrielle
Palmer?
uses viral TikTok trend to show the harsh realities of being a black actress.
Man, you married to a multi-millionaire. Get on out of here, girl. I'm not trying that
Squirt my Scorpio sister. Let's see.
I'm a black actress and producer in Hollywood.
Turn the camera.
Of course, I've been mistaken for Garcelle, Brandy, Ashanti, Sanaa, Nia, both Hallies and both Reginas. I'm a black actress and producer in Hollywood. Of course, our box office successes never mattered. I'm a black actress and producer in Hollywood. Of course, I have to put my glam team in my contract because. I'm a black actress and producer in Hollywood. Of course I was 30 playing 15. I'm a black actress and producer in Hollywood. Of course I'm going to have to work until it's the end. Because we can't retire. We don't make enough. I'm a black actress and producer in Hollywood, and of course I have mastered the art of communicating without communicating when we are around. Usually it goes something like, I'm a black actress and producer in Hollywood, and of course, my favorite phrase is, don't with my money. Don't
I don't know. I like that coming from her. She went hard. She put a lot of thought into that. She made sure her message was going to get by in a way where you were being entertained. Like, it was the way she presented it, baby.
I think she's in a position to do that too.
She never gave a fuck about what people thought.
No, I'm just saying.
No, but
because
she never gave.
She married to Dwayne Wade.
But she never cared
But
before Dwayne Wade. Pay attention to her.
what you mean by that?
Like, Gabrielle Union has always, you know, pretty much spoke up and been honest about herself. And, like, she ain't really, like, she ain't no stand down type of shit. She talk her stuff. She always been like that.
I just think,
No,
I mean,
stand down type
that
of
might be
shit.
true, but I just ain't
She-
never heard nobody be that blunt about it. But I know she in a situation that if they said they didn't want her to do no more movies, she'd be okay.
What, because she got Dwayne Wade?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everybody ain't got Dwayne Wade.
What that mean?
Some people got to shut the fuck up.
What that mean, though?
That's a nice. That's something to lean on.
She ain't got to make another movie in her life if she don't want
So
to.
how much money he got? What, you know?
He nice.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not into sports or
I
people
mean,
money.
he well over 200-300 million.
You gotta bring somebody with you, big dog. James, talking about how much you gotta pay me to come on the show.
Nah, he can't come on the show. See, I gotta make a contract for him. Nobody else can have a say so in the contract when it comes to James Dillard. I would have to make the contract. He would have to agree to my terms and conditions. And if he decides to go against, he's not welcome.
They say 170.
He's not welcome.
You gotta bring your niece. You sit on the porch.
What you said. Straight up. He done threw us off. Don't come on here throwing us
He
off.
said they have separate accounts. They split down the middle. What's she
Been
talking about?
trying to tell y'all about Oprah for the longest. Shine. They have separate accounts.
I mean,
They split
everybody.
down the middle.
What
Wait a
you
minute.
talking
You
about?
said Erica Applewhite. Did you say that Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union have separate accounts that they split down the middle?
What's the purpose of having a separate account?
If we split
I
it
think
down the middle.
I don't know.
So that means if you make 100,000 and I make 20, we just gonna split it down the middle.
I just feel like if we married and we together, just my views, like I ain't no splitting nothing down the middle. Like my money is your money is my money. Like I'm not. It's about us. So I'm not on no mind frame of scamming you or scheming. Like I don't know. I guess I have certain values.
It's just kind of going back to where you can say things when you got shit to fall back on. So it's kind of like me going to work like, man, fuck, I ain't got to do this shit. Fuck y'all, because I got something else to do. But as blunt as she was,
Sometimes that don't matter to other people.
no, listen what I'm trying to say. But you got a security blanket. Because if you just going to about how black we is and we ain't doing this, they don't have to hire you.
Now, take you for if Monique did what she just did.
It's going to be a problem.
Keep her off. We don't need her no way. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna be back on her phone making videos that ain't nobody.
It made my head itch.
So shit.
Or maybe it's edible.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's just life.
What do you think it is with why do you think the effect that Monique have on others is different from Gabrielle? Why do you think that is? Why do you think people choose one over the other?
Just to be frank, being a bigger, blacker woman,
They got a lot to do with
that
it.
has a lot to do with it. You cause more of an effect. Your message is gonna be louder. You're not as pleasant, or to the powers that be. You might not be
To the privilege.
Yeah, you might be as pleasant looking as her, so you might not be able to slide through the door with that not the bullshit, but with your mind like she can. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna like Gabrielle Union might be on the cover of Cosmopolitan or something like that. Where I'm just saying that's
reality.
That's reality. I'm not.
That's the first thing that's coming through my mind. Like,
I'm not.
Well,
y'all don't look alike, and it's sad to say, but it's the truth. Y'all don't look alike. She can't play no 15-year-old kid.
Right.
Like that's never gonna happen.
I mean, that's not.
Hold
on. Let me clear this up. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this is why I think they. This is how they.
Right.
think.
I
saying?
agree. I know what the question was. Honestly, your response make me open my eyes to that. Like I forgot about stuff like that. You know.
All
so
this shit.
you just made me think about like that. Like, okay.
And
you have a great point.
Y'all right. They delivery is different. Hers is more. I ain't taking it no more. You know what I'm saying?
It's in a playful way, but serious.
Right, but
Straight to the
Gabrielle
point.
is like.
Wasn't it the same message though?
Yes.
Wasn't her and Monique's the same message?
Basically.
I mean, to me it was, but see, Gabrielle's was more entertaining, more accepting because like it wasn't attackful at all, or I don't know.
And see, at the same
I
time,
don't think her looks. I
It
just
might have been funny to them.
Monique has been known to be aggressive as hell in the industry, and you can't be that way knowing you need these people to pay you. I mean, that makes sense
But-
too.
wasn't she a comedian first?
Yes.
So what happened to that?
Well, she started doing acting. She started
I'm
having
saying-
a Parker. Do you know she's still running on television right now with the Parkers?
Man, she probably. We don't know.
Man, what?
We don't. We
Look it up.
We don't know. But I'm saying we don't know what her royalties is on that.
No, I don't. However, she still, that was a big deal. Me and my wife share a Chime account. No.
I mean, I just.
Aggressive in a bad way, like what, fighting them or cursing them
I
out?
kind of like Monique. Like the way she came is like, y'all on some bullshit. And people need to know this. But I think at that time, maybe it wasn't the time for people to know it.
I feel like if you was in Hollywood Fair, you would have more of a Monique approach because she calling out people like, you around me. How the fuck you know about this? And when I say
so
something,
you think I'm big, black, and ugly?
a little bit.
You kind of set yourself up for that one.
You know what? Hey, when I get my lick back, you better be ready.
But I don't think
You
that's where
gotta
he was
get-
going
you
with
gotta-
that, though.
You gotta get your lick back. I get my lick back for that one.
You kind of made that up. Like, fair. That ain't where he was going with that. He was going with the aggression.
I know,
But
but you
know how
he
you say
played
it.
into her looks though. I think
But
I'm a very
But you know how you say it. I didn't call her
no, you didn't. But you
He said she bigger.
right. But do you know how like last week you said like when people get people back, you want them people like I'm just nigga. Yeah, I'm outing you out for whatever.
yeah
If you fuck me over.
yeah most
So
definitely.
like if I've been around Steve Harvey and Sid and all these people, and y'all know it's some bullshit going on, and then when I say it, y'all turn y'all tails and like I don't know
I
what
would
you
definitely
talking
feel
about.
some type of way.
But you got to look at it like this too.
But they
man.
choosing their money though.
Yeah, like
you
listen,
chose
bro.
to handle your money how you handled your
You
money.
chose
and
to
they
say that
handled
shit.
theirs.
You chose to say that shit. Evidently, it was a time when this ain't just started happening. It probably just started happening when you stopped making the money you was making. Now you want to complain about it. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to complain about it when you was getting money, like how we was getting money. Gabrielle Union might be a little different because she's still making money and is still doing shit, and she complaining about it. But I mean, I'm turning my back on you. Like, man, look here, bro. You shouldn't have said that shit.
That's all on you.
You better apologize to somebody, nigga. I'm giving you some advice, nigga.
But-
Go on there and tell people you sorry.
But that's
Wait till you finna retire to say that shit.
see that's why it's gonna keep happening though because if you get these people who got voices to be like yeah that is
So
some
you have to
bullshit.
accept that you got to take that lick when you trying to change things. Then
Yeah.
you got to take that money lick if you say that. When you make your, if you can't afford to say what you said,
Exactly.
don't say it. Period.
I can't afford it.
You know
right
what I'm
now.
saying?
I
But
can't
if you gonna
afford
stand on your shit, stand on.
I mean, and then let's be
real.
honest. At the same time, what is Steve Harvey and them? What is they gonna do if they say something? Cause we ain't got no.
kill that money.
I'm saying we ain't
like
got
she
no.
Kill hers.
Listen, we don't have no leaders in comedy or acting, and we be like, okay, if Steve Harvey say he ain't working, we ain't watching. We still gonna watch the motherfucking movie. They be like, this movie Steve Harvey supposed to be in. We still gonna watch it. So what are you gonna stop?
I guess one day black people gonna have to. We probably never will do it. Have to realize just how powerful we are that we don't have to use them platforms.
We have to do it all at one time.
Exactly.
No.
That's
What
the
she should.
thing. Some people get to that place, you know, where they start feeling like that, but we just get to it at different times.
No.
That's what
So if we
Kanye.
get
She
on
did
one
it.
accord,
She did it the wrong. What she should have did.
nobody
was when
had her back. That's why
No,
it didn't work.
you know why?
You can't stand alone.
You know why? She should have went and talked to Eddie Murphy first. She should have had somebody big on her side when she was going to say this shit. Like if she would have had Eddie or Denzel, like, hey, I'm finna go up here and say this bullshit. You got my back.
They been looking out the blind like.
Nah. See, but see, you got to think like Eddie and Dave Chappelle can do that
Release the
shit.
hounds.
They can say the shit. You get the prominent actors to be with you. You can't go say the shit first. You gotta clear it with us first. Like, hey, look, we got your back.
Cynthia said none of the black women are getting paid. What's getting paid?
They getting
like,
paid more than
what
us.
do they want?
What they compare themselves to the white people?
Yeah. Basically, I guess. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so this is my thing. If you going to do a movie, let's just say Baby Boy, for instance. Like, what you think you finna get paid for that? Now, if Gabrielle Union going to do Bad Boys 3, I would think I'm going to get paid more money for this movie. Like, this is a box office movie.
Yeah.
So, what movies you doing that's really box office? Maybe like, hey, I'm worth this money. I got people coming to support me, and if I wasn't in this movie, it's not going to make that. I don't think a lot of them can say that because a lot of them, they in the
and
same
that's what
lane.
I mean when I say she's overrated.
I mean,
and
I don't even.
she's heavier. Then that's exactly what I mean when I say
They
that
in the
about
same
Taraji.
lane.
I'm not trying to knock her.
It's no different than getting Taraji. All of the, Gabrielle and them, they all in the same lane. Like, I mean, but they could be getting limited on their roles because of who they are also. So
I know she brought up Dave Chappelle. I was trying to get some material before I came, so I was looking at his comedy special that he just dropped.
Eddie wasn't going.
And he lay into trans.
yeah,
He lay into them. He'd be on they.
I mean, you got to think that's his market now. Like, y'all told me I couldn't do something, now I'm gonna do it, and I'm really gonna do it to your ass. And I think that it's the fact that he kind of showing people like, I don't give a fuck what they talking about. I'm still successful doing what I'm doing. Because most people kind of scared of, oh man, they gonna shut us down. They ain't shut me down. And I think that's his approach to it now. Like, they made it personal to him.
That's yeah. He's like,
And now
he's like, I love punching down.
Yeah, and now he taking it back.
He's talking about
Damn.
paraplegics and everything. He said them the best people to take to an orgy because they can't. Gay comics when they can't feel nothing. Do your worst. We gotta get this bill back. He was fine. He was dry, but it was like, damn man, he just going in. He's talking about everybody today. I mean, on this.
Who?
Dave Chappelle.
But dude got dry comedy.
Right.
He got a couple of stories
Yeah, I can't keep.
and some shit you can relate to.
It's more of now that he tell. It's like it's all like a motivational speech now with some little sarcasm, with a lot of sarcasm.
Monique should have talked to him first. That's how she fucked up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure her Rolodex was filled with people to be like, man, let me call you and see.
But
what
at the same time, you gotta remember, you don't know who know. I don't fuck with you just because we black and we act.
If you can't afford it, don't say.
You could still be a bitch ass nigga or bitch ass bitch or whatever fuck you want to call it. Like, you just okay. You did the movies thinking you don't fuck with us and you don't want to be around us now when you need us.
What's Monique net worth? What that say?
That motherfucker said food stamps. 9 million. She doing all right. She doing real good.
As long as she went.
No, she just can't hang with the other people. She gotta hang people like us. It ain't that hard. I ain't gotta stay in Hollywood no more.
He said she gotta hang with people like that.
Man.
What up, though?
She balling at the Fry Factory.
You hear
What?
What?
What the fuck I'm going around there for? I'm right
got a spot
here.
for you right here, Monique.
I am, and we gonna pay you.
I'm not.
Shit.
Oh my God.
God
Come
damn
on,
it.
man.
Oh, man.
Man, you just gotta stay in your lane. 9 million. You just can't be living outside your means.
Yeah, that's it.
When was the last time you called somebody, you addressed somebody as Mr. or Mrs.?
It'll be Monique. She work with that 9 million.
Yeah, my landlord, Miss Vanessa.
The new landlord?
Mhm.
Okay.
Man, I can't think of that.
I respect my elders, like all
He
the,
say 50 setting up something to work with her now.
with Monique. Oh yeah, he finna save everybody.
So Denzel's turned down millions of dollars for roles he didn't want to play and refused to kiss white women. He refused to kiss Mexican women.
It ain't white, it's okay. He said if it ain't white, it's okay.
She said,
that ain't wrong.
she said she got that's their precious money.
That was 20 years ago. That shit probably.
I think the last movie she probably did was Fat Girls.
Oh my God, look it up. When was the last
2006
movie Monique?
Fat Girls, 2000 Precious 2009.
That was, what, 14 years ago?
The Monique show.
I read the book Push, so I really wasn't into watching the movie for real. I can't really tell you what
She
the
did
movie was like.
she did a residency in Vegas too.
It was sickening.
They kiss every race except white.
For real.
Denzel, though.
I never knew, but Denzel got power too. But I don't know if he been doing that from the jump.
I'm sure he have different type of values.
Well,
Back then, he's a certain type of man, of course.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm
I've
saying?
seen
Like,
old videos of him saying, like, I ain't taking that bullshit. Like,
Yeah,
man,
like,
y'all got
he
me
ain't-
fucked up. I ain't doing that shit.
I don't think he no punk ass dude. You know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
I don't get that from him either. I think there's some people who you can see and be like, I think you pretty much are the person that you.
we
portray
can't
yourself
be saying Denzel and Monique in the same sentence though. Like we gotta lower the standards for her. We comparing her to Denzel
as. He's
Washington.
the Oscar, they both won Oscars.
Man, they ain't in the same boat, man. we
If they
should.
both win Oscars, they are in the same boat.
They in an elite category.
So, 3-6 Mafia in the same
I'm
category.
talking about acting. I ain't talking about no music that they
We
make.
talking about what she get an award for?
For Precious.
And that's fucked up.
And that wasn't even
that
no
book
acting.
Was horrible.
It wasn't even
like,
no acting.
The things that happened in that movie.
What did she
that
win for
book-
though?
I don't know, cause I
An
don't know.
Oscar.
I'm saying, what did she? Was she the leading star, leading role?
She was the mama.
Was she the supporting actress or lead?
She was
just
it was
supporting?
the mama and the daughter. You know
just
what I'm
Precious
saying?
Or did the movie win?
No, she won.
Didn't the other lady win too?
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle, blah blah blah. Her name. What's her name? How you say her name? Sidney.
I don't know.
I don't think she won anything.
Okay, Monique won Academy Award Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role. That's what's up.
That's elite.
You would think after that your career finna blow up.
Yeah.
And
So
it didn't.
that's probably kind of what happened too. Like, you got 8 motherfuckers promising you shit. You doing this, you doing that. Next thing you know, like, this motherfucker at a standstill. Like, damn, what the fuck I do? But I think it was the role that you played too, because sometimes you can play a role and it can define your career forever. Like every time I see you, I see that lady, and it kind of be fucked up. Like every time I see you,
Another actor like that.
Taraji. Every time I see Baby Boy.
What was wrong with her and Baby Boy?
I'm just saying, I see the Jody. That's all I think of, Jody. Like that's it. Like that's it. I don't really take her serious.
How you feel about what's the girl named Tasha K? You say you defend people like that. Why?
I just feel like why people like Kevin Hart, all of a sudden everybody want to attack her. Now you suing her. Something for his assistant going on there, but why are you suing her? Like for what?
Because they trying to extort.
$250,000. That's what it said, but I ain't read in detail, so I
What
don't
you mean?
know
They was trying to.
how it went. It
so
ain't
she wanted some money from
She
Kevin Hart.
wants to release
Extortion.
Wants to release a tell-all book or whatever, and he like, you do that? You trying to extort me? So you saying if I don't give you no money?
it was. It's about the interview she had with the assistant, though.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, wait a minute. Is that make you look guilty?
What you mean?
Because if I'll be like, put the book out there, and the shit ain't true. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I be trying to sue you if it was?
Because you giving people
Has anybody-
opinion to have on me.
Do you think any
Nah,
celebrities have
no,
ever
I can
lost
sue you
any
for
money
defamation of character. Then.
because you found out they did some weird shit?
You say what? Say it again.
Have any celebrities been knocked off their pedestal because you found out they did some weird shit?
R. Kelly.
Oh, he went to jail.
Yeah.
That's
I
different.
mean, I ain't talking about breaking the law. I'm
No.
talking about just
Bill Cosby.
Nah, Bill was done.
yeah, he went to jail.
Career
too.
was over.
I ain't talking about nothing illegal. I'm just talking about some weird shit that
That was weird to me.
No, but Bill was over.
That was weird.
People were still buying R. Kelly music and supporting R. Kelly when he was going through all that.
Still weird.
If he came out with an album right now, people would still buy it.
most definitely.
So
Yes, they will.
that didn't affect. So he didn't get knocked off his pedestal.
People believe lies way before the truth, and then they don't even. Once they find out the truth,
They don't even care.
they don't even care. It's the lie was better to talk about than the truth.
I mean, even though Tory Lanez went to jail, but I think if he put music out, I don't think people would really support it.
I don't think he should be in jail.
What?
But-
Why not?
It's now the bodyguard is saying that the other girl had the gun. He never
the bodyguard.
Why it
In
was
the court of law.
Farrah
it
like the
said-
person, she gonna support her.
In the court of no, these are facts. In the court of law, he was proven to be guilty.
yeah, but he
What
didn't
that
ever
mean?
had no gunpowder residue on his
But you
hands or
going who
nothing.
you say said something? The bodyguard said something different than the court of law. So who should we believe?
The people that was there.
Well, I don't know the case to go.
Just
deep
because you
into
guilty
this.
don't mean that you did it. That mean 12 people found you guilty. That don't mean that you still did it. However, I'm just
So
saying, if
did
it was
they
Tory
not?
Lanez, I think that fucked up his career though. Like,
Definitely.
I think that fucked up his career. Like, if he got out tomorrow and put out an album, shit, I think Gunna career kind of got fucked up over his
on the camera.
situation. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
Wow, you high.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I think
Farrah's high.
I think Gunna career got fucked up
I
over
think
that
she can
though.
control her face right now. Another thing. I've been paying attention to Thug again. How do you feel about that when people be like, if he's guilty, like anybody, just like some notorious things that he supposedly or allegedly had done, and like even with when you let's not even break it down to celebrity. Let's just talk about people who you know. Man, if you're gonna be that high, man, ask you to get out.
You might have took too much, Monique. So you done overdid it.
When you want something, when you got people saying free him and free that, huh?
Free what?
When you be like free him and free that, and you know that they good for the stuff that they're down for. Is that a trap in our community? Do you think we need to let that shit go?
Big time.
Man, I ain't screaming free. From the beginning, Young Thug looked like he Young Thug. So I don't care about you. I don't really think about that. He did it. That's what he looked like he did. He said he did stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I kind of feel like I always look on the side of the victims. So it's like you screaming free KK and TT. And I'd be like, what the fuck did they do? Like, you still affected somebody else. And you saying freedom, and you, like you say, and you know they good for it, like, yeah, it sounds stupid.
Because now it's getting to the point, like, I know we talk about this a lot, about people housing criminals in your house and shit like that, knowing
We
that
all know people who do that.
we all got.
I don't know people
we
that
all,
do that.
I know people who have sons and daughters and that be on bullshit, and they house them with the bullshit. Like, I don't want to say snitching, but just like what was we talking about on the? We was talking about the dude who just killed the girl, and how men.
Which one?
And I made
Right, which one?
Well, the
Trent Ivory, yeah, and
Marquisha
Marcus,
Williams.
yeah.
And we were speaking on. I was talking to Donisha about, like, it was off that post that I made about women should be more supportive. And they was like, well, men need to be starting holding these other niggas accountable.
Yes.
And I thought about it. I was like, when I was younger, when I'm like younger, 17, 18, 19, I had a couple partners that used to beat the hell out of that gal. Like, bro, you wild as a motherfucker.
How
like,
long ago was that?
I said I was like 17, 18. That's when, remember I asked you a couple months ago, like, man, niggas still putting their hands on women?
Yeah.
Did shoot
Yeah,
you?
that's what it's looking like.
Clearly they are.
Yeah.
I do want to tell y'all,
Yeah.
though, next week we got Herman Staples coming in. He has a platform where it's a group that he started as far as it's teaching men how to cope with being broken up with and how to let go. Me and Fat was talking about it, and he was saying, I mean, it's always going to be somebody who's just crazy, who just can't take, I don't care what type of
It's a lot of bodies like that recently.
But I'm looking forward to talking to him about seeing how he even came up with that and how he felt like we needed that, and I guess we do, because I think ultimately down the line, if black people or if we ever supposed to get anywhere in our own community, we're gonna have to make some sacrifices as far as moving out or coming back or standing on this type of what was that Mission St. Louis group that we had that was on there saying they was buying block by block until putting responsible people in it. It's gonna have to be way more movements like that instead of getting away.
You talking about from in Wellston area?
Yeah.
Franklin, Chicago. What was his name?
Him.
Yeah.
So
I was drunk that day.
I have to get him on here again.
That's something that we gonna have to just do one day. Like, we gotta just be like, man, we just can't stand for this. That,
I wonder.
I wonder. Do it.
I wonder what even leads somebody, man or woman, to even get to the point to where it's gonna get physical. Do you think that's something that's already in you, or is that a sign of power?
People be having mental issues, y'all.
But some people, I can speak on myself. Like I told you, I remember I told this girl I was gonna kill her. I was like, because I was so hurt. But it's like as soon as I said it,
I'm sorry.
Like, man, you tripping. like I was like, but it was like for real, like, man, you tripping, like, bro. Don't call her no more. Like, you need to fall back.
And listen, that like if you would have heard what we was talking about, that kind of came, and this make sure this come out the right way. that kind of came to us saying, what is the opposite sex is doing? Because sometimes it could be provoking. Like, I could be pushing you, Farrah, and you know, like, nigga, you know my limits, and you just keep on pushing me there.
No, you need to
keep
know
on
your
pushing
own
me there.
limits. You cannot decide to hit someone because you can't express yourself the way you feel with your words.
Yeah.
Well, words will get you fucked up.
Well,
Well,
I'm just
that's-
saying
well,
that's not fair, though.
I guess what dude is doing, he's telling you he's got something, little program or some type of technique where you're supposed to realize, like, this is getting out of control right now. Let me go and remove myself from
Something
this
don't spark
situation.
in you like this ain't good for me. This
Sean
not
said
healthy
our
for me.
black men are so fucking soft today. That's part of the problem that black women are
That
saying
ain't
it.
all she said.
But no, it's the same thing. I've never been raised by a soft black man. This shit is crazy.
How many times you been raised? No,
Man,
but
stop. You trying to downplay what she's saying.
nah, but we are.
We would have to get the statistics.
We don't have. I mean, the same things that we were brought up on.
We
Ain't
got to
the same
start
no
being
more.
real about what it is.
You have to be. I mean, it starts like this. It starts from the moment you start breathing on how strict you are and the things that you showing your children, what you not and what you gonna take, and that's the shit that they gonna put out most of the time. That's the stuff that they gonna take with them. Like, man, my daddy wasn't on none of that, so I'm gonna do what was best for me in any situation. Like, that's why I asked, when's the last time you called somebody Mr. or Mrs.? Like, some of the traditional values that we have is gone out the window. So, like, they don't, what the fuck, they ain't got no good examples.
I'm going to ask my son that question. That was a good question.
I think we can always point the finger, you know what I'm saying, like you did this and you did that. It's really how did you get to that? How did you get to that moment?
Our black men are so fucking soft today. I think it's something in the weed drugs they're doing. I've never ever been raised by soft black men. That shit is crazy.
We just read that.
Oh. Y'all ain't finna be making fun of
And I'm gonna listen, and I made sure I let her wait the whole time too.
I'm finna go.
Stay off the weed.
This motherfucker done got high in 5. Whatever you taking, don't take that shit. You need to be selling that shit. Yeah, you need to be selling that shit.
Oh, man. Shit, we about done, though. Shit, we been here an hour.
Yeah.
Cool for me. We just wanted to give y'all a little taste of What Up Doe Radio for the Mamba Year. I want y'all to tune in next week as we do discuss our mental health of black men and why we keep putting ourselves in situations to go to jail or die and not take care of our women the way we should be doing. Wholeheartedly, I think it's a very depressing situation, and we need to do a lot better. But I can't wait till next week at Herman Staples. Interesting fellow, man. Need more people like that in our community. I hope everyone has a great 2024. I definitely plan on it. Right now, I'm headed down to the French Fry Factory. You come meet me and buy some tacos. We got
Spend some money.
Taco Tuesday, baby. I need that.
I got
bag.
French fries and taco.
Yeah. See y'all later, man. See y'all next Tuesday.
Oh man, this motherfucker done got high. I didn't even see her take it.
You were my lover. Used to be one of my best friends. Someone I really loved.